Jesus took bread and blessed it and brake it and gave it to the disciples and said, "Take, eat, this is my body." And he took the cup and gave thanks and gave it to them, saying, "Drink ye all of it, for this is my body of the New Testament, which is shed for many for the remission of sins. But I say unto you, I will not drink henceforth of this fruit of the vine until that day when I drink it new with you in my Father's kingdom." And when they had sung an hymn, they went out into the Mount of Olives. One bread, and he took one cup. And when Jesus says to them, "Drink ye all of it," he says clearly they drank all of it. Now, the scripture tells us that in Luke chapter 22, concerning this aspect about the bread and about the cup, it's one bread and it's one cup. The scripture tells us that Jesus, when he says to the disciples concerning the cup, he says in Luke 22:19, he says, "This do in remembrance of me." He also says in scripture 17, he said concerning the cup, he says, "Take this and divide it among yourselves." So now they all have to pass this cup around, right? And they all have to drink out of the same cup, showing unity. I made that today, so I know what's in it. It's nothing but flour and water. That's all, and that's what's in it, flour and water. And so Jesus, it says in 1 Corinthians 11:25, after the same manner also he took the cup when he had supped, saying, "This cup is the New Testament in my blood. This do ye as oft as ye drink it in remembrance of me." So he gave thanks in 1 Corinthians 11:24 with the bread, and he gave thanks with the cup. And this right here, is nothing but grapes and some water, and it's blended. That's all it is, and it's in the cup. Okay? Not shot glasses, not crackers, saltines, and Ritz buttered crackers, or you got your own at home because you're using virtual Zoom technology or whatever you're trying to use out there, and you're virtually taking communion at home. No, that's wrong. This is the cup. This cup is the New Testament in my blood. This do ye as oft as ye drink it in remembrance of me. For as often as ye eat this bread and drink this cup, ye do shew the Lord's death till he come. Now, I'm going to keep reading, and I'm going to tell you what I'm teaching, but I have to go back over certain parts of it so that you'll get clarity and understanding about the seriousness of this broken bread in this singular cup. There's a singular bread in this singular cup, because people around the world are doing it wrong. Okay? Now watch it. For as often as ye eat this bread and drink this cup, ye do shew the Lord's death till he come. Wherefore, whosoever shall eat this bread and drink this cup of the Lord unworthily shall be guilty of the body and blood of the Lord. But let a man examine himself, and so let him eat of that bread and drink of that cup. For he that eateth and drinketh unworthily eateth and drinketh damnation to himself, not discerning the Lord's body. For this cause, 1 Corinthians chapter 11, scripture 30, for this cause many are weak and sickly among you, and many sleep. So tonight I want to teach about scripture 30. For this cause many are. For this cause many are. For this cause many are. Many are what? Three things I'm going to teach. I'm going to teach more, but I'm going to deal with. For this cause many are, the scripture says, weak, sickly, and many sleep. Weak, sickly, sleep. Weak, sickly.